Today we study Genesis chapter 13, verses 1 to 18. This passage records Abram's return to the land, his renewed worship at the altar, and his separation from Lot. It reveals an important spiritual lesson about faith, choice, and separation. After his failure in Egypt, Abram returns to the place where he first built an altar. In verse 4, we see him calling again upon the name of the Lord. This teaches us that restoration always begins at the altar. Abram did not move forward until his fellowship with God was restored. Abram and Lot had both been greatly blessed with flocks and herds. However, material blessings soon brought conflict. Strife arose between their herdsmen, showing us that material prosperity often brings spiritual testing. Abram responded with humility and faith. In verse 9, he offered Lot the first choice of the land, choosing peace over personal gain. This is the key word of the chapter: separation. True separation is not driven by anger, but by faith and obedience to God. Lot lifted up his eyes and chose the well-watered plains of Jordan, near Sodom. Though the land looked prosperous, it was spiritually dangerous. Verse 12 tells us that Lot pitched his tent toward Sodom. This marks the beginning of his backsliding. Lot pictures a professing believer trying to enjoy both the world and God, but such a path always leads to loss. Abram, on the other hand, waited for God's direction. After Lot separated from him, the Lord spoke again. In verses 17 and 18, God reaffirmed his promise and Abram built another altar. What Abram lost in land, he gained in divine assurance. The lesson is clear. He who puts God and Christ first will never be deprived of what is truly best. Faith's treasure is never found in worldly choices, but in obedient separation and trust in God. Thanks for your watching.